Okay, we're going to get started. So today I wanted to do the call about last weekend I went to an event in Vegas with my sister, and it was called the Most Powerful Women of Network Marketing event. And it was just so cool to be around all of these. Hey, Emily.
Hey.
So we're just going to get started because I have no idea who all is going to hop on. But I'm going to do the call today about the event that I went to last weekend. It was just awesome because it was all different kinds of network marketing companies. So you couldn't talk about your company that you're from, but every speaker on stage made over $1 million a year. So they didn't have anybody speak that wasn't at least $1 million earners. And there was a Beachbody lady there that's like a grandma. I've never even heard of her, but she has made like $10 million in Beachbody. And so it's just crazy to me because she's not like the top coach or any of the ones that they really talk about. So you just think about that, and you know there's probably tons and tons of super successful Beachbody coaches that you just never hear about because they're just kind of flying under the radar. So I made some little, I'm not like the most amazing slide figure outer, but I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of do some of my favorite takeaways from the event that I got from. I have like a whole notebook full of notes, but I'm just gonna do some of my favorites, and then maybe every week I'll do some more of my favorites because there was so much that I learned. But number one takeaway is I just think we're super blessed to be Beachbody coaches because my sister's in a different business that I went with, and they have no systems. Like, she has no idea what to do every day. They don't do anything online. So it's like they have to go to the mall or to stores or like just try to talk to people. And I just think, oh my gosh, we have like unlimited potential online. We can tap into millions of people and inspire millions of people without even trying to do it. So we know exactly what we're supposed to do every day. We have a laid out plan of success club that gets us to building our coaching business. And so I just think we're super blessed in that way to be Beachbody coaches. So number two is don't ever forget the day that you signed up and how you felt. Don't ever forget like the fire in your belly and how excited you were to go out there and help other people and to go out there and inspire people and the belief that you had in yourself. So there's a little story I want to share about potato chips. So say you are going out to this awesome restaurant that you're like dreaming of, this most amazing plate of food that you're going to eat, and everybody's been talking up this restaurant to you, and you're just so excited to go eat your favorite food in this fancy restaurant, and you get there and it's packed and they're just like kind of holding you up, and so they bring you like a bowl of potato chips, and so you start eating the potato chips, and then pretty soon like you're getting full on potato chips and you forget about that amazing meal that you came for. And that's kind of what happens sometimes in our Beachbody business is we have this huge dream and this huge goal right when we jump in as a coach. We can see the vision, We know what we want to have happen in our Beachbody business. And then we start eating the potato chips and we start just we lower our expectations of what we can have happen in our business. And then we get stuck eating potato chips and we forget about our dreams and we forget about our vision, and we let that amazing plate of food just disappear and we get full on potato chips. So that's what I want you guys to remember is your dreams, your goals, what you want to have happen in your Beachbody business, because anything can happen. The sky is the limit. It's amazing to me. At that event, I was looking at almost every person who got up and spoke was from a different company, and they were all million-dollar earners. So the thing that they all had in common was they didn't give up. They kept their dreams in front of them. They knew exactly what they were going for, and they stayed consistent and persistent in their business. They never have slowed down, because success loves speed. And if you want it, you've got to keep going to keep the momentum. You can't be super consistent for 3 or 4 days and then not do anything for 3 or 4 days, because it's just going to be like this. You're never going to move forward. You're going to go a few steps forward, a few steps backward. So success loves speed. You keep the speed going, the momentum going, you're going to have huge success in your business. And it's going to be hard for the first year or two. It's going to be so much work and it's going to be so much grind. But I promise you it's going to be worth it. Okay, number 3 is believe in yourself. The secret to success is belief. Do you feel like you could have this amazing business and grow an amazing team if you had no belief in yourself? If you went out there and every time you posted, you didn't feel like anybody cared, nobody was going to be watching you, nobody cared about what you had to say, it's going to be pretty hard to grow an amazing business if you have no belief in yourself. Let's see, I was going to find... And you have to have confidence. Confidence is the factor for those that excel in this business. So if you are not confident in this business, if you're not confident that you can help other people, it's going to be really hard for people to be confident in you and believe in you. So find the confidence in yourself. If you need to do the research on Shakeology, do whatever you have to do to have total confidence that you are giving people the best of the best. Okay. Number 2. Okay, this is a huge one, the power of questions. So this is true with asking yourself questions, and also when you are chatting with people, questions. You want to know more about them than you want to tell about yourself or your business. So there is value in childlike questions. Sometimes we feel like when we're messaging people, we have to ask these big, long, huge questions and find out, we send way too much in our messages. When really, one little sentence. How are you today? I've been thinking about you. Do you have any health and fitness goals you're wanting to work on? Have you ever thought of working from home as a Beachbody coach? Little questions like that. You don't have to send 3 paragraphs to people. You can just send little questions, letting them know that you think about them, letting them know that you care about them. So, and then if they're interested, start asking questions. Ask about their health. Ask about, if they're currently working out. Ask about if they work a full-time job or if they'd like to work at home. Different little questions. You don't have to be sending these humongous things. Ask childlike questions. Think about your kids or like little kids, how they ask why, what, how. They're always asking like all these questions to find out things, and that's exactly what we need to be. We need to be questioners. And then ask yourself, when you scroll your page, when you think about the way that you are on social media and you are in real life, would you follow you? Would you feel attracted to you? Would you love reading your own posts and want to come back every day to see what you had to post? If not, get more interesting, get more excited, get more passion into your posts, and help people want to follow you. Because if you think your posts are boring, if you think your posts are not exciting to other people, to yourself, they're probably not to other people. So would you follow you? And do your activities reflect your goals? So this is a huge one, because I know for me, I have huge goals. I want an elite team. I want to be a 15-star diamond. I want my coaches to be 15-star diamonds. I want everybody to get what they want out of this company, and I want everybody to reach their biggest dreams they could ever believe. So am I doing all those activities that I need to do to get to where I want to be? Probably not. I could totally message more people a day. I could totally add more friends. I could totally be more interested in people and create bigger relationships. So if you're not doing the activities that you need to do to reach your goals, then you can either shrink your dreams or you can raise your activity. And I would rather raise my activity because I have big dreams and I don't want to let my dreams go just because I'm not willing to do the things that will get me there. So ask a lot of questions to the people that you are messaging and get to know them really, really well. Care about them and listen to what they have to say. Don't just ask a question and then send them the next script. Ask questions, really listen, really think about the products that we have and what would be best for them. Because this is not about us. It's about the people that we're out here to help. It's about the people who we're adding into our teams, that we're adding into our challenge groups. It's about helping more people than we could ever imagine to be able to help. The sooner we realize it's not about us, it's not about the amount of money we want to make, it's not about being the top coach or the top producer or anything like that. It's about the people who follow us and the people who we get to help. And the sooner you figure that out, your dreams will become a reality. Okay, this is a huge one, affirmations. So the little Beachbody coach that was a speaker, she was the cutest thing ever, but every morning she wakes up and she said that she walks to her bathroom, and the whole way to her bathroom she says, thank you, thank you, thank you. And she's thinking of all of the things she's thankful for. She says it out loud, and then she gets to the bathroom, and in front of the mirror, she puts her hands on her hips, and she's like, Wonder Woman. And she's like, it makes my whole day like so exciting, and I just start my day super exciting. And she's always looking for her Wonder Woman to add to her team. So she does things like she visions the person that the Wonder Woman she's going to add to her team. What is she like? What does she look like? What are her dreams? What is her personality? So your vision is huge. What you vision for your life and for this company and for how you're going to get to where you want to be is huge. And also your thoughts, what you think about, you bring about. So I feel like I was talking to Amy today, and I feel like April was a really hard month for a lot of coaches. But I also feel like we decided it was a hard month, so we thought about it all the time. This is just a hard month. This is a really hard month. So guess what we brought about? We brought about a really, really hard month for our entire team because that's all we talked about. So you can control your thoughts and you can attract what you think. So whatever you want to attract, the positivity that you want to attract into your life, you think about that. You dream about that. You have that in your vision every single day, and you'll attract that and you'll bring about it into your life. So I made this huge decision while I was there. I'm going to stop complaining about things that are rough for me in this business, things that I'm struggling with. I'm going to focus on the positive things that I can change about it and make it exactly what I want, because the things you think about, you bring about. So, what are your goals and your dreams? Well, I'm going to talk about this at the end, but write it out. Like, write exactly, think about, put the end in mind, the end of this year in mind. Where do you want to end this year in November? Because I can promise you, any of you can end this year as a 5-star elite coach. Any of you. And it's just about what we set for ourselves. Yesterday, Shelly did a call, and she had this girl on her call that was so awesome, and she talked a lot about this, about I am statements, about your vision, your affirmations, your thoughts. And Shelly was talking about like her, yes, it was her second year, like year and a half mark when she was going to Summit. Then Anita told her, she's like, you need to write out exactly where you want to be at Summit. Where do you want to be? Where do you see your team? And so she wrote out, I'm going to be walking across the stage as a 1-star Diamond Beachbody coach. And then she read Anita's, and Anita's was like so clear. I'm going to be a 15-star Diamond Beachbody coach. I'm going to have this many coaches on my team become Diamond. I'm going to be walking across the stage. She knew exactly what she was wearing. She could hear the people screaming. She saw her coaches as she walked. Like, she wrote this all out. So it was like she could just vision it. And it was so crazy because Shelly walked across the stage as a 1-star Diamond Beachbody coach. But the funny thing is, she had 4 diamonds on one leg. So she could have been, if she would have just wrote it out, dreamt bigger, she would have probably been ranked higher. But because she kept her dreams super small, that's where she ended at Summit. So you guys gotta dream big and believe it. The girl that was on her call yesterday, she was 2-star Diamond. She started the same month I started, in 2014 in July. And she was October last year, she was a 2-star Diamond. And she decided, I'm going to push my team. We're going to be 5-star by November. She did it. She believed it. She said it out loud every day. We are a 5-star elite team. And it happened. And she's like, it's just crazy that it happened. But I know if I wasn't saying it out loud and believing it and visioning that my team, visioning my coaches that were going to pop up as diamonds, and vision all of the things that could come to our team for reaching this goal, it probably would have never happened. So another thing is, a lot of people get in their head that they have a bunch of haters. People don't love what they're posting. And so they kind of like back off and get in their head that they don't like to post because people are thinking things about them. And at the event that I went to, this girl, she said, I don't have haters, I have motivators. And she was talking about how every time she would get someone like hating on her or being negative towards her, she's like, it kind of made me like lit a fire inside of me even bigger than before. And it made me go, I'm going to prove them wrong. They're going to motivate me to be bigger and better than I ever thought I could be. And so that's a great way to look at it, is don't think about having haters. Think about those people are going to motivate you to prove them wrong, to be better than you ever thought you could be. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one is huge because I think a lot of us have a really hard time recruiting for coaches. But when you think about it as it is the lifeblood of our business, if we just sign up challenger after challenger after challenger or discount coach after discount coach, our business isn't going to grow. Our team, we're not going to have a team to work with, to push with, and you're not going to have coaches that you can watch them succeed and create financial freedom in their lives and build these amazing teams under them. So we need to get out of our heads and out of our comfort zone and start asking. It says you have not because you ask not. And it's so true. Like, a lot of times you have no idea. This could be the biggest gift, the biggest blessing for someone in their life, but you have no idea because you didn't ask. And if you don't go out there and ask, you'll never know. And then the next thing you know, someone else will ask them and they'll jump in with them. Because I guarantee you, there are so many Beachbody coaches out there that I've had that happen to me. I had Ryan, my husband's cousin, was in my challenge group, and she kind of intimidated me because she's a super fitness fanatic, and I never dared ask her to be a coach, and her friend asked her, so she switched coaches and became a Beachbody coach with her. And so that is the power of asking. If you don't ask, someone else is going to. And so get your ask in gear and start asking people. I love that. I'm going to blow that up and put it on my desk so I can be like, ask, 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 because it's so huge. And then we need to build leaders. We need to breathe life into our coaches and let them know that this is such a huge opportunity. Let them know we believe in them, that they can do anything they put their mind to, that their heart desires. And if you don't feel like you have the best upline, which you all do have the best upline, I'm just kidding. If you don't feel like you have the best upline, then throw the excuse away and become the best upline. Become an awesome leader and an awesome upline for your team and your coaches, because I have seen so many people use that as an excuse, like they're not getting volume from their upline, they're not getting help from their upline, so they just either quit or do nothing. And so I love that. That's not an excuse. There's so many top coaches that didn't even have an upline, that their upline sponsor quit, and they're like an orphan coach, and they built both legs on their own and did everything themselves, and they had nobody to help them. So that is no excuse. You become the best upline your coaches could ever have, and it's kind of like, be what you wish you had. Okay, so we're gonna have an assignment. I want you guys to create a vision board, like a digital vision board. And there's some websites that you can go to. I haven't done this yet, but I want it to be like your screensaver on your computer. Also print it off, put it in a frame so you can see it every day. And I want a copy. I want you to post it in the team page of your vision board. I want to see what your dreams are. I want to see dates of when you're going to hit certain things. I want to see houses that you're going to buy for your family. I want to see cars you're going to buy. I want to see college funds that you're going to put for your kids. Whatever dreams you have are totally possible. You just need to get them on a vision board. But I want to see your dreams, and I want to hang them in my house so that I can help you reach your dreams. Because if I know what you're shooting for, I can vision that for you too. And it'll just be double the impact. So that's over this weekend. I want you guys to create vision boards, and I'm going to be reaching out to you guys. So short-term sacrifice equals long-term success. Change things for a moment so that you can have things for a lifetime. And this is something that I really had to let my kids, my family know. I do spend a lot of time. I've really started trying to get everything done before my kids get home, but then sometimes I have team calls at night, or I have things I have to get on at night. So I just let my family know I am working for our dreams right now. I'm going to try my hardest to work around you guys, and you guys are my number one. But also, this is what's going to build our dreams. If I put in really hard work for the next year or so, we're going to have a lifetime of freedom, and we're going to be able to do things that we never thought we could do. There was this other story I wanted to share with you guys real quick. So there's this cute girl. I'm not sure what company she was from, but she was speaking about, she was single. She just got a divorce, and her husband like wouldn't help her with anything, and she had 2 little boys that she'd have to put in daycare because she's working full time, and she started a business. And so she was putting in tons of time to her business at night, working full time. Her kids had to go to daycare, but she knew if she just put all this time that she could quit her job and be home with her kids. So she went to one of her best friends, and she's like, showed her business opportunity, and she's like, I want to do this together. And she's like, her friend said, so wait, you're working full time, you're putting your kids in daycare, and you're starting a new business. She's like, do you even care about your kids? And then she pushed all the products back to her, and she goes, you know what? I'm just going to be a mom and stay at home with my kids because that's what real moms do. And she said, and right then I decided I'm going to be $1 million earner. I'm going to show her what real moms do, because most families barely make enough to take care of their family. You know, they don't have the extra means to help. Like, I have dreams of helping so many people. I want to help my parents retire. I want to be able to donate to kids who need things. It's not just about me and my family. So a little bit down the road, she makes millions and millions of dollars, and she was able to like write a $25,000 check to an Oprah Foundation to help families get off the streets. She was able to help this little girl who just found out she had cancer and they didn't have insurance, and she paid for all of her treatments. And she said, and that's where it's at. You know, like, a lot of people are just fine with barely being able to take care of their own family. And she's like, and I now get to help so many people more than I could have ever dreamed of helping. And she's like, and that's what real moms do. That's what real moms do when they care about more than just themselves. And so that just made me like really think bigger and dream bigger of what we actually have available to us, of being able to do in this business if we just push hard and get that momentum going for a good year or two, and then we can slow down and we can have so many more things for our family than we ever thought possible, and be able to help so many more people. So that is what I have for you guys today. Do you guys have any questions you want to talk about? No? You guys are quiet. Okay, well, I will put the recording in the team page. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day and hopping on. And I have to get that out there. And have an awesome rest of your week. And let's hit May strong. Let's just go out there and start helping as many people as we can, and building some amazing empires underneath of us so that we can make it through the summer, because the summers aren't the easiest. So starting now and building that momentum is just going to help us tons. So have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.